On our breaking news story, where approximately 24 learners from Enzani Primary School in Matsulu have been rushed to Rob Ferreira Hospital in Mbombela in Mpumalanga. Let's get the latest now from our reporter, SABC News, Tumelo Machogo. Tumelo, a very good afternoon to you. So talk to us about what you know so far. We are saying about 24 learners at this point.
Well, indeed, the 24 learners have been admitted at this hospital right behind me. They are currently being treated by the officials here at this hospital. We understand that the children have consumed some kind of snacks at the school, so that when they were starting to be rushed to this hospital. You remember that Matsulu is about 40 kilometers from where Mbombela is. But let's speak to the Department of Education in the province spokesperson, Gerald Sambo, just to get more details about what has transpired at Enzani Primary School. Gerald, just talk to us about what happened at the school and how many learners so far have been admitted at school, at this hospital rather, and also what are their conditions at the moment?
Yes, what we can indicate as a department that we have learned as a matter of concern about these learners. 24 of our learners from Enzani Primary School who were transferred to this hospital after they have allegedly consumed some snacks that they procured from the local spaza shop. And currently the indication that we're getting is that the learners are stable and they are being treated, of this the cause of the abdominal pains and that lead to the subsequent vomiting from some of the learners. And the MEC has raised this as a matter of concern because remember we had one incident in one of our school, Machogo Secondary School in Verena, where we had a similar incident, and she urged parents, SMTs, school governing bodies to ensure that they monitor what these children consume in and outside the school premises so that we do not have these incidences from happening. However, this is concerning, and we really need to work closely with our health department to ensure that we monitor what these people sell to our learners, because we cannot have a continuous incident where learners buy these things and subsequently getting ill. But it is also a responsibility of parents and the school community to ensure that we monitor what these children consume at the end of the day. We are going to monitor the situation closely, but we're also going to rely on the report that we'll receive from the Department of Health that will tell us exactly what caused these learners to be sick. And we are hopeful that by the end of today, these learners will be released and to the care of their parents.
And also, Gerald, what is the department now going to do going forward? Because this seems to be happening every week now, where children are consuming food at the school or whatever, and then they get sick. We understand there was a case in Verena. There was also last week, there was also another case that was reported in Komazi, where 6 learners were also admitted at Donga Hospital. What is the department going to take action in terms of making sure that the kids don't buy food from people that are selling food from outside the school? Because some of these food, it does show that the food might have been expired or something.
Well, let us also appreciate that this is not only the responsibility of the department. Hence, we are calling upon school communities, especially parents, to actually monitor such, especially the kind of food that these children consume. But also, we need to work together in collaboration with all the relevant stakeholders to begin a program where we'll actually educate our children, but also start a program that will go around, to check what these spaza shops are selling. Because it's not only children who are going to be affected, but all the community members who buy these things and consume them, because we cannot continue to have people selling things that are not consumable by human, but at the end of the day we allow them to remain selling these things in our community. As a department, we have done a lot of campaigns, but like I'm saying, the MEC for Education, when she was tabling the state of readiness for the announcement of for the writing of the National Senior Certificate Examination, she was very much loud about this matter, to say we should start to monitor what our children consume so that we avoid such incidents from happening, because that happened the day before the MEC tabled the state of readiness for the writing of the examinations. And we really cannot win this as a department alone, but it needs a collaborative approach to ensure that not only that our children do not buy, but we do not allow people who sell things that are not supposed to be consumed by people, more special things that are expired and some are rotten, or things that are not actually good for human consumption. And for that matter, matter, if we do not come together and fight this scourge, it will definitely continue to have this incident. These are young kids, they are from a primary school, and for some reason they go and buy something that they feel it's something that they can eat. These are snacks, but these are still allegations and are still going to be confirmed by the results from the tests that are going to be conducted by the doctors, and we're going to receive the report that will indicate what actually caused this from happening. But our food that we're providing to these learners is nutritious, and it has been tested and it's prepared under conditions that are actually favorable to prepare food for human. And as a department, we have gone to a point of actually training the food handlers on how to prepare food for our learners. Hence, we want to encourage our parents and community members to definitely make sure that they monitor their children, but also school management teams as well as SGBs. They must assist us to monitor what these children consume, whether inside or outside the school premises, so that we avoid such incidences from happening.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. That is Gerald Sambo. He is the spokesperson for the Department of Education in Mpumalanga. Just talking to us about the 24 children that are currently being treated at Rob Ferreira Hospital here in Mbombela.
Tumelo, do we know at this point how old the children are? Because we are reporting, of course, that they are from a primary school.
Well, the ages of the children, they say that they range between the age of 6 and the age of 12. So that's the age group where the children who are admitted at the school, the age, it's around that age group. So they're saying that these kids so far, they are stable and are currently being treated by the nurses here at the hospital. We actually did ask the Department of Health to go inside the hospital to see if we cannot see any of the parents that have also traveled, if any of the parents have traveled with one of the children, so that we can speak to the parents about what has transpired here. But we will be going inside any moment now just to see if we cannot speak to any of the parents that are here to check on their children. But the age of the children are ranging between the age of 6 and 12.
Tumelo, thank you so much. Of course, the SABC News reporter Tumelo Machogo there for us. Of course, this is a breaking news story this afternoon.